Hi guys, welcome to my video. So here I am starting with my eyebrows. This is a Mary Kay dark brunette eyebrow pencil. I like to keep the tip pretty long so that I am getting the cleanest strokes I can. So I am starting with long, smooth strokes that are just gently filling in my eyebrows. I don't want it to go too dark or too crazy, but I'm just filling in those gaps where I have maybe missing hairs or it's a little thinner and I just want it to be a little fuller and more even with my other eyebrow. And now I'm taking my Mary Kay building serum, brow building serum, and that is dark brunette as well. And I'm using that to gently comb my eyebrows into place and also build on them and make them a little bit fuller and thicker looking. So then I go and I do my other eyebrow again with my pencil first, just filling in those empty spots. And I love these eyebrow products because I feel like they do a good job of creating natural looking brows. Again, keep your tip of your pencil long, but not too long because you don't want it to break off, but long enough that you're not getting down to the very end of it and smearing your eyebrows because that's always frustrating and causes problems. Now here you can see I'm wiping off the very tip of my brow building serum because I don't want too much product on there, otherwise I end up with Bushman eyebrows and nobody likes that. So gently comb into place up and outward your eyebrows, and this comes in all sorts of different shades and colors, all the way down to blonde and all the way up to black brown, so we have a good variety. Now here I'm putting on the makeup primer. It has 20 SPF in it, so I'm just trying to get a good thorough coverage there so that I can fill in my pores and my makeup will stay all day. I also like to make sure I get a little bit on my neck because I don't want my makeup wiping off my neck and leaving a line. So then I'm just rubbing it in. This stuff is great. It comes out like satin. It's amazing. Now next I'm using our eye primer. This one's a little bit more opaque, a little thicker, so you can see the difference, and it's going to just really help those colors stay on your eyes all day and keep them from creasing, which is awesome. Our eyeshadow doesn't really do that anyways, but this is just sort of to ensure that they last. Get all the way up to your eyebrows with that. Now this is our lip primer, age-fighting lip primer, to help with the fine lines and to fight against your lipstick wearing off. Now here I have very light concealer. There's all sorts of different shades of this as well. And I'm using our blending brush to massage that into my skin and make sure I get good coverage. I like to go around my nose because I always end up with a weird crease next to my nose if I don't. And then I'm just doing under my eyes. We also have an under eye corrector that you can use if you struggle with dark circles. And then just covering up any blemishes if you have any red spots or things you need to cover. And then I like to just get right in up around my eyebrows to sort of seal in my line there and just get a good coverage. Now here I've put together my own palette of colors. They are all magnetic, and we have a palette that size that you see there in the screen, and then we have a bigger one and also a petite palette that only holds 4 eyeshadow colors. And I'm using the different Mary Kay eyebrow brushes for their different purposes. I will write down all of my products and brushes I've used in the description if you have any questions. And I'm just getting this sort of like greater than less than thing going on with my eyes, this sort of V in the corner to accentuate and enhance my eyes. And so I'm using my base color now to blend with our all over eye brush, and I used our angle eye brush to create those sort of pointed V's in the corner of my eye. Make sure you blend. You don't want it to look crazy, but more natural. And now I'm using our eye smudger brush to do my lightest sort of highlighting color right up underneath my eyebrows because I like to highlight there. That helps them stand out and make your eyes look natural and beautiful, and then highlight the very corner. That'll open up your eyes and make them look brighter, bigger, and it really is a beautiful look. If you want even more highlighting, you can use an even lighter shade than I'm using and layer it. The more you layer it, the brighter it'll be. Now here I'm back to using the blending brush that I adore, but you can use a blending sponge as well. Sorry, I'm struggling over my words. And then this is our Time Wise 3D matte finish foundation. We also have a luminous finish if you prefer that. I like matte with my skin though. And so I'm just filling in all over my skin and making sure to get my neck area all the way out to my ears. I mean, I have short hair so you can see my ears and next to them, so I like to get my makeup all the way out there, sometimes on my ears if I need to, and I'm going around my eyebrows now and up to my hairline and just making sure I get coverage everywhere. Now, blending that in, I'm just doing little circles to help get it even. Now, this is just our loose powder. It is a translucent powder, so it'll match with any finish, any tone, any shade. And now here I am using our amazing brush. I love this one. This is like our cheek brush. And I'm contouring the corners of my face and just trying to get a nice cheekbone look. You use the very bottom of that, and then I kind of just blend with the whole brush and use the leftovers to go around my crown and my hairline. And you can then do underneath your chin and your jawline if you like to. I don't like how that looks on my skin. Just ends up looking too dark on me, but you are welcome to do that. Now I use the other end of the brush to put in my highlight, doing that right underneath my eyes, sort of right above my cheekbones, to highlight that area. And then I also go and highlight my nose and above my lips. You could do your forehead and your chin as well. And then the middle of our brush I'm using for blush. So I'm just pat that into the apples of your cheek. You can either, I like to sort of suck my cheek in to find where my apples are, or you can smile and the part that sticks out is going to be the apples of your cheek. Also, make sure to keep the color that you're putting on your cheek away from your nose by maybe an inch or so, so that you don't look too caked up and too unnatural. Now we are moving on to eyeliner. This is black, just pencil eyeliner that I am using, which I absolutely adore and couldn't live without. This I like to put in my waterline because it adds sort of like a more dramatic, darker look, but if that irritates your eyes or you don't like how that looks, you can skip this step. And I'm just sort of gently pulling on my eyes to get where I need to. Same thing when I add this eyeliner on my lash line. Now, pro tip here, I like to put my eyeliner right up against my lashes. It feels like I'm drawing right on my lashes, but then when I open my eye, there isn't a space between my eyeliner line and my lashes. And so I just sort of use that to darken my eyelashes and make it a little bit easier when I go to put my liquid eyeliner on. And so I am going all the way to the corner and then making a straight line across my lid, and then my wing is following the same shape my eyeshadow was making. But if you're having a hard time figuring out the correct line to get, you're going to go from the corner of your eye to the end of your eyebrow, and just sort of create that openness of your eyes. Same thing on the other eye. Try and make them as even as possible. Smaller strokes are better because less is more, and you can always add and make it thicker if you need to, but you can't take it away very easily. So start off with as little of a line as possible and then gently fill in, and then you can kind of touch up as needed. Now here I like to use two different kinds of mascara together because I feel like the first one I'm using, which is our Lash Love Lengthening, really just sort of separates my eyelashes and lengthens them, and then I'm using our amazing sort of bombshell mascara, and that is really just adding definition and thickness to my lashes. And then I go back in and make sure there's no clumps and just do my bottom lashes again with that lengthening mascara. I'm just using black mascara. We do have a black brown, but for the most part everybody can get away with black mascara. And just go in and make sure you don't have clumps in your eyelashes, so you kind of do like a wiggling motion and go up and out with your mascara. And now I'm just kind of retouching my eyebrows because after you let that eyebrow gel sort of set, it's easier to comb your eyebrows into place. Sometimes, especially if you have eyebrows that kind of get away from you, it's easier to comb them into place after it's sort of set a little bit. Now this is a medium nude lip liner. We have a light nude and a dark nude, and I am in love with this color, this medium nude. So I like to color my lip in all the way, first because I like the color, second because it helps my lipstick stay on better. And now remember, we primed our lips way back at the beginning. You can also add our Satin Lips Balm if you want to put that under or over your lipstick, just to sort of add some moisture to your lips, because sometimes lipstick can dry it out. And then I'm going over with this lovely shade of lipstick, which I will put in the comments below, and getting to the corner of my lips because I didn't do that with the liner. And now I'm just doing a finishing spray to set everything in, tilting my face back a little bit so I get my chin. And there we have a finished look. So go ahead and comment, let me know what you think, and if you have any questions. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye.